Hi everyone, my name is Anna McGlone. Today I'm here to share with you my proposal for our project, Paving the Road to Inclusive Relapse Prevention. Alcoholism is an extremely pervasive issue in today's society. For example, in 2018, 14.4 million adults struggled with alcohol use disorder. Of those, less than 20% remain sober for 1 year after receiving treatment. What does this mean? Something is going wrong. Because of this, my group chose to conduct a scoping review of the subgroup of alcoholics with adverse childhood experiences to answer the question, how do neurobiological changes caused by adverse childhood experiences affect the prevalence and likelihood of alcohol use and relapse? We found that these adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, cause changes in several brain areas: the amygdala, basal ganglia, prefrontal cortex, key reward, and decision-making centers. It increased impulsivity, reactivity, impaired reward, and it was apparent that the prevalence of ACEs was correlated with an increased likelihood of substance abuse later on in life. However, we identified a massive gap in the research. There is little to no information on how ACEs can contribute to increased relapse risk specifically, which is what brings us here today. We propose a new research question. Can the prevalence of ACEs and resulting neurobiological changes be used to clinically predict relapse rates in patients with alcohol abuse disorder? We propose a retrospective review conducted through surveying an addiction clinic and pulling medical notes from those with ACEs. We have 3 groups: alcoholics who do not relapse, which would serve as our control, and 2 experimental groups that are alcoholics who relapse that do not have ACEs, and alcoholics who do relapse and have those ACEs. We would conduct statistical analysis to see whether or not the ACEs has a significant, if there's a significant difference and larger population of relapse patients that have ACEs. And then after that, we would pull brain images from medical notes to analyze the differences between those who relapse with and without ACEs. As far as budget goes, we estimate that $20,000 would be enough to cover the entire cost of this proposed study, which would include, which is factoring in the sample size of one entire addiction center, incentives, data collection, the methods listed, surveying, trial groups, and compensation for the use of patients in addiction clinic. For example, pulling the medical notes would be of a minimal cost, if not free. We would pay a radiologist to look over the brain images and perform some analysis. And the rest of the cost comes from the surveys and administration of the ACEs questionnaire. This is vital. This study is vital in addressing that massive gap in research as to how these ACEs can contribute to relapse prevention. Because of this, that we would be able to have more personalized treatment and improve methods of risk analysis, because frankly, only 20% of alcoholics after receiving treatment, not even going a year of being sober, is just not good enough. And with this study, hopefully we can put an end to that. Thank you.